Good day, folks. I'm here to bring you your daily update on Ethereum. I see a few very interesting things happening with both Ethereum and the greater market as a whole. So in this video, I'm going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short-term and long-term with Ethereum. So folks, please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon for new uploads, and I'll tell you why. Look, folks, you can look back at videos we made just the other day. These green boxes were my accumulation zones. I did not make this today. You can look back. These boxes have been here for a while. I said if Ethereum corrects, this is where I think it would find support, where I would be looking to place my buy orders, and that is exactly where we fell down to, exactly where we found support. So folks, hit that like button. What are you doing? Because look, if you would have placed your orders here, you could have been up well over 4%. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon notified of new uploads. So folks, I've drawn some support and resistance lines here with Ethereum that I think will be relevant for future price action. I think kind of the most important resistance zone for Ethereum is 1850 to 1875. If and when we can get above and hold above those levels, I do think that next impulse takes us to $2,000. I'm basing that off the macro ascending triangle that we were in for a while. If we take the height of it, move to the breakout point, that takes us to right about $2,000. I think the key support level to look out for with Ethereum is kind of 1720 to 1700. If we cannot hold that, I do believe we're going for another leg down to what I think is the most important support level for Ethereum, which is the 100 EMA on the 6 hour, which is right about $1,600 currently at the time of recording. If we cannot hold these regions, I do think we have a good chance of falling here. That is where I would be placing my buy orders. That is where I would be looking to accumulate Ethereum. And I would personally consider that the blessing of a lifetime, because I think the market is extremely long-term bullish. And any short-term pullback, I think, is going to be extremely temporary. Now, I'll show you why the 100 EMA on the 6 hour is the most important one. Because last time we pumped, dumped, found support right about there. Pumped, dumped, found support right about there. So the 100 EMA on the 6 hour has been a very key support level for Ethereum, and I think that will continue to be the case, and I think that is where we're going to fall down to if these areas here cannot hold. Now, as well, it's important to keep an eye out for Bitcoin because Bitcoin affects the market. Whatever it does will have an effect on the rest of the market. It has recently broken above $50,000. That is insane. I believe if Bitcoin can hold above $50,000, I think there's a very good chance of seeing bullish continuation. And folks, we're seeing this reflected in Bitcoin dominance. This is a very good chart to keep an eye out for to try to understand what the altcoins such as Ethereum are going to do. For those who don't know, Bitcoin dominance is the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of all cryptocurrency. Whenever it rises, alts typically suffer. Whenever it falls, alts typically benefit, and we're currently experiencing a bit of a rally with Bitcoin dominance. We've been in an uptrend the last few days, and if I didn't already mention, I busted out the Heikin-Ashi candles for the Bitcoin dominance chart too. I believe it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna do this more moving forward. It's helpful for understanding the trend better. So, folks, the last few days, Bitcoin dominance has been steadily rising, and as that continues, as Bitcoin dominance continues to rise, I believe that's going to continue to place a dampers on the altcoins. If and when we see Bitcoin dominance go for that leg down, I think that's going to add gas in the tank of the altcoins to continue pumping. If Bitcoin dominance continues to go up, and if Bitcoin continues to rally and explode, and Bitcoin dominance continues to go up, that should tell you that's going to place the dampers on the altcoins. Now, Bitcoin dominance found support at a region I've had highlighted for weeks, if not months at this point. So, folks, again, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to notify notifications. You could have anticipated this. This area right here, from basically 60% to 57.5%, is a very critical area for Bitcoin dominance. I believe it's going to have a hard time getting below this area. If and when Bitcoin dominance starts to get below this area, that will be the alt season of alt seasons, in my most humble of opinions. We could float around in these regions for quite some time, so I'm not saying that's going to be soon, but if and when we can break below this critical level for Bitcoin dominance, I believe the altcoins are flying. We haven't seen anything yet. Wait till Bitcoin dominance breaks below 57, 56%. The alts are going to fly. But yeah, folks, this is a very important chart to look at. This is a very good gauge of what Ethereum and the altcoins have within them. Now, folks, another thing as well, Apple is now accepting Bitcoin payments through Apple Pay. This is a big deal. I have been trying to kind of ring the alarm bells with this thing, saying how Apple's very likely to be the next major company to get into Bitcoin. I honestly think it's just a matter of time. If they're accepting Bitcoin payments through Apple Pay, how long is it until it comes out that Apple themselves bought into Bitcoin? And folks, if S&P 500 companies, of all the S&P 500 companies, or a majority of them, start to allocate small percentages of their balance sheet, 1, 2, 5% of their balance sheet into Bitcoin, folks, we could see a Bitcoin in the 3, 4, 500,000 this cycle. And you tell me, I'm not going to tell you, you tell me, if Bitcoin's at 500,000, what do you think Ethereum's at? I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a crystal ball. I have no idea. But what I can do is look at the previous cycles and look at the Ethereum Bitcoin pair. I'm not going to do it now, but just you can look it up and see how Ethereum reached over 10% of Bitcoin's price at the peak. So could something similar happen this time around? Well, that's not a guarantee, but hey, is something similar likely to happen? Maybe so. So if Bitcoin's in the hundreds of thousands, 3, 4, 500,000, and Ethereum has a good chance of maybe reaching roughly 10% of Bitcoin's price by the peak, could we see an Ethereum that's $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 this cycle? I don't know. You tell me, folks. Also, in terms of when this bull run is like supposed to end, we have a chart broken down by trading shot. The chart I will refer to is in our Discord group. Link to join our Discord will be down in the description below. It's in our resources section. Trading shot does a great job of breaking down the Bitcoin cycles, how basically Bitcoin moves in 4-year cycles based off the halvings. And according to that chart, Bitcoin is likely to reach its peak at the end of September this year, 2021. And if we look back at 2017, Ethereum reached its peak roughly a month after Bitcoin. So could something similar happen this time around where Ethereum reaches its peak roughly a month, sometime after Bitcoin, and maybe reaches roughly 10% of Bitcoin's price this time around? While that is not a guarantee, I do think something like that has a good chance of happening. So I do think Bitcoin has a good chance of reaching the hundreds of thousands, 2, 3, 4, 500,000 this cycle, especially if we start to see, these major S&P 500 companies start to allocate certain percentages of their balance sheet into Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin does that, then I think Ethereum over the long term has a good chance of reaching the tens of thousands of dollars, roughly a month after Bitcoin reaches its peak. So, folks, stay around this channel. There's so many interesting things happening in this market. These are the kind of the key resistance and support areas for Ethereum. These are my accumulation ranges for Ethereum. If anything further interesting happens, we will definitely be talking about it on this channel and in our Discord group. Link to join that will be down in the description below. As well, check out our Patreon, folks. I've been absolutely killing it. I've been giving our Patreon members gorgeous setups, low cap gems. Folks, like literally, it's $9 to join our Patreon. Depending how much you're trading with, every one of our picks has basically been a gem. I know for a fact, certain of our Patreon members have been doing absolutely amazing. So I mean, you could pay, you can be a Patreon member for 5 years and still be making profit with like even just one of our picks. But hey, that's not a guarantee, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just presenting potential opportunity, potential risk as well, and you guys decide what's best for yourself. But there's been beautiful low cap gems and setups in our VIP Discord group. That's where you get access to all that, and you get access through our Patreon. So link for that will be down in the description below. Consider supporting us. Thank you for watching, folks. I'll see you all next time. Take care.